Today we're gonna do a challenge between the two of us. We're gonna
going
do
head to head.
Head to head. Today we're gonna be baking brownies, and we're gonna be doing a contest of no recipe versus a recipe. Then we're gonna do a blind taste test and see which ones are better.
Yeah.
Brownies aren't something we ever really eat or make, so I thought it would be a good challenge.
Yeah. Any questions? I think we did a really good job at explaining that clearly. This is a segment that we like to call
Recipe versus no recipe. What were you gonna call it?
I was gonna call it head to head, a memory versus recipe game.
All right.
We can just combine the name.
Okay.
Head to head, recipe, memory versus
No recipe.
game.
So in my head, brownies, I'm gonna need cocoa powder for sure, and I'm gonna need a bowl to mix everything together. Did I say brown sugar? I meant cocoa powder. I'm gonna need cocoa powder, maybe vanilla? No, not vanilla. It's a cocoa powder. We're gonna need sugar. Okay, maybe I'll put some chocolate chips in there to make it fun. Some brown sugar. Where's my flour? Here it is. Okay, so maybe some milk we'll need. Some butter. And like an egg. These are the ingredients to my chocolate chip brownies. Okay, so the best place to start, I think, is flour. I'm going to start with 1.5 cups of flour.
I'm here to make sure there's no cheating.
Okay, so we'll start with 1 cup. So I'm gonna put 1/4 cup of cocoa in. In my bowl, I have flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, baking powder. And I should put sugar, but now I'm thinking, should I mix my butter and my sugar together and then add the egg maybe? I'm gonna do 1/4 cup of butter, 2/3 of a cup of sugar, and 1/3 of the cup is gonna be brown sugar. I'm gonna put the egg with the wet ingredients, and then I'm gonna decide if I need to put milk. I don't think brownie mix necessarily has to be super liquidy. Actually I think it does.
All right, show that consistency.
It looks like a nice consistency. I'm gonna add some milk to it. I'm gonna start with 1/4 cup of milk. Then if I think it's too thick, I'll add more. Okay, that made things really liquidy, so now it's time to combine the wet and dry ingredients. Okay, things are already getting a bit doughy, which I don't want, so I'm gonna add another.
Oh, why don't you mix it first? Just let it be.
Things are already getting a bit doughy.
I mean, go ahead, do what you want.
Yeah, let me do what I want. So I'm gonna add a little bit more milk, another 1/4 cup. So now I'm up to 1/2 cup of milk. I'm adding another 1/4 cup of milk. I'm gonna add more milk. Another 1/4 cup. Okay, this brings me up to a whole entire cup of milk. If any of you are following the recipe at home, just save yourself the time and add the full cup.
Wow.
That is brownie. Now I'm gonna add in some chocolate chips. These are the batter done. Make sure you butter your tray. Oh. I only have loaf pan. I'm gonna pour a brownie layer amount in the bottom and then cook that. Now I'm gonna butter my tray. Just washing my hands.
So, I've got the brownie recipe here. This recipe requires 1 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of butter, 3 eggs, 6 teaspoons or tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1/2 cup of flour, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
It's way off from mine.
We'll start with that 1 cup of sugar. And now we need half a cup of butter. And since baking is a science, I'm gonna make sure all my measurements are very precise. So let me mix the sugar and the butter together. Did I look good there?
This is what Nicole sees. This is what the bowl sees. Do you need milk?
I'm gonna start with a quarter cup and then up to a half cup. No. We'll get it the third time around. We're gonna add our third egg in now.
Okay.
So I measured out my 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder, so I'll throw that in. Now I'm gonna get half a cup of all-purpose flour. All right, and the last step is a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, I'm gonna throw in the vanilla. All right, I'm done mixing. This is how the consistency is. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna just finish off with a light sprinkling of chocolate chips so we can't tell the difference from Sarah's. And we're gonna pop these in the oven. Sarah was gracious enough to butter my pan for me. So these are the final products. We're gonna pop them in the oven for about 20 minutes. We'll see you back at the counter for a taste test in 20 minutes. These are our 2 final products. This one is the one using the recipe, and that is Sarah's own mind recipe.
We have our brownies here. We're gonna do a taste test. They look different. I'm sure they feel different. So we're gonna fork them so we can't feel them. We're gonna blindfold ourselves, then we're gonna shuffle the plates around, then we're gonna do the test, and then we'll see which one's better. Oops.
Let me know when you have some.
I have some. Oh, no, I didn't have any.
I might have just forked. I think I have half a brownie on my fork. It's pretty heavy.
Okay, I should just fork the whole brownie and eat it.
Alright.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
They're not bad.
Not bad. Not too sweet.
Not too sweet. Texture's okay.
Yeah. Overall, I mean, pretty good, I guess. A little cakey.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that might be yours just because of that.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, got mine. Just pick up the whole thing.
Alright. Oh. Oh my god. Is there even... Oh wow. It fell off the plate. Okay. Okay, there.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Wow. I think I put a spoon of whole wheat flour in my mouth.
Also not bad, but it definitely doesn't stick together as well as the last one. It's not as sweet as the last one either. And it's even more cakey.
Yeah.
Everything I said about the last one, it's just like even more amplified in this one. So I think this one is Sarah's brownie, and the other one is the
Oops. Oh my god, I'm playing bumper cars with my plate. Which one did you like better?
I like the first one better.
I also like the first one better.
Okay.
Time for the big reveal.
Alright.
Is it?
Recipe wins.
Wait a second. How did this end up over here? Wait, did I accidentally eat the same one twice? Because this brownie was bitten, this one was never, it was just broken. Well, I still think that the recipe brownie is better.
Oh my god, yeah. I did have that one twice. So, I mean,
thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Overall, I think it was successful.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we do this, we'll have a more fine-tuned process for the taste test.
Maybe we'll put stuff in bowls so nothing falls off the plate. Either way, thanks for watching, and we will see you
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.